Guys, if you're looking for somebody to sugarcoat about Barcelona today, then click off this channel. I am not the guy. Because what I just witnessed today from Barcelona has single-handedly changed my view on Barcelona's aspirations this season. What I just saw today is now to the point where I have to call it childish. That was disgraceful. That performance right there from Barcelona against Club Brugge was a disgrace. Now, a lot of people are going to point to 77% possession, a lot of more shots. I don't care about none of that. That should be a given for Barcelona versus Club Brugge. But guys, I've been coming up on here and talking about Barcelona. I've watched every Barcelona game this season. And I've been coming up on here and I've been saying, people, that Hansi Flick high line will cost Barcelona in the Champions League and it will cost Barcelona in the league. And I keep getting told, no, it's the press at the front. No, it's when we lose the ball. Guys, let's stop being in denial. Let's stop being in denial. The Hansi Flick high line at the moment is a complete disgrace. It's not working. Last season, we saw the high line. But we had, there was Rafinha, there was Loa, there was YAMAL, there was Pedri. Everybody was fit. Everybody was fit and firing. You could score, they could score 5, we'll score 6. Barcelona will score 6, whatever. Not this season. Rafinha's out. There's been injuries. Balde's had injuries. Martinez left. Pedri's injured. Loa's been unfit. Yamal's been unfit. At some point, there needs to be an adaptation from the coach. Now, Hansi Flick is a great manager. I love the attacking football he plays with. I love that he doesn't try and play this kind of modern day football. He plays what he wants to play. But when the options are not there, at this point, you're just spiting yourself. You're just cutting yourself. Every goal is identical. It's not a coincidence. Don't blame it on a press. Don't blame it on loose ball. Every goal is identical. Guys try and play the high line. The ball goes over the top, gets slid through. The guys go through, either pass it across goal or they go and finish themselves. Today, Carlos Forbes, good player from Man City Academy, but he looked like King Von out there. I seen him stepping on his own, taking out 3-4 man. He looked like King Von. The way, when he came off the pitch, I breathed a sigh of relief because he was terrorizing that defense. He was stepping on his own. He was terrifying that defense. Every time he got the ball, nobody wanted to get close to him. Almost won a penalty too. But if this is Carlos Forbes, who's a good player, what could the better teams do? What's going to happen when Barcelona come up against Olise, Luis Diaz, Saka, or who else can I say? Erling Haaland. Guys, if Barcelona come up against Erling Haaland, you know I said if it was Mbappe, he's going to score. He did. Erling Haaland doesn't get calls offside. It will be a massacre. With how Hansi Flick is coaching this team at the moment, he's a great manager. I know that. But this second season, Hansi Flick right now is starting to prove true. Because even at the end, Szczesny caught life at the end. He could have lost the game. In fact, just for the fact that he took the risk, I kind of wanted them to score that goal. Because what's he doing? 90-something minutes, he's playing like that. But that's an individual mistake. Guys, this high line, you can tell me as much as you want, oh, it's not the high line. It is the high line. Drop the line a little bit, become a little bit more controlled and balanced, and win games the normal way. Conceding 3 goals against Club Brugge is simply embarrassing. And there should be no Barcelona fan out here condoning that. No Barcelona fan out here should be saying that's acceptable. In the first half, the team were playing a lot down Marcus Rashford's side. Marcus Rashford, very, very good player. I like Rashford. But the team should be playing through Lamine Yamal. The team needs to be playing through Lamine Yamal. What a goal that he scored. But the team needs to consistently play through him. He got the assist for the own goal. And he was probing. He should have scored in one chance at a half volley. You need to give the ball to Lamine Yamal. He's the best player in the world, in my opinion, and he needs to be able to show that consistently. He's the playmaker of the team, the creative hub. He's the spark. They should be playing a lot more down that side. But I'm starting to feel sorry for Lamine Yamal, people. He's not even at his best. But Koundé, I like Koundé. But I'm starting to wish, what if Balde was right-footed? I just wish Balde was a right-back. Someone that can get beyond. Because Lamine Yamal is playing against triple teams and still finding a way through. But Koundé is offering nothing. Even defensively, he's all over the place. What is wrong with Koundé at the moment, people? What is going on? Like, genuinely, I'm watching it. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. A right back needs to be signed one day, soon, at some point. Koundé, if you want to go centre back, or something needs to change there. Lamine Yamal needs support on that side. I thought Frankie was keeping the ball ticking, but that performance was terrible. Let's be serious. That performance was terrible, and it's changed my opinion. Honestly, I thought Barcelona could win this Champions League. If it's as currently constructed, there has to be a miracle change, like how PSG did. But they dived into the summer. They brought in Kvara. They made some changes. They put Dembele into midfield. There's going to have to be either a signing or a tactical masterstroke by Hansi Flick to change this for Barcelona to be a Champions League winners and potentially even La Liga. And Real Madrid are not good. Real Madrid are not good. To play in this high line, you genuinely need Konate, Mickey van der Ven, like Kyle Walker in his prime. Like, you need some proper athletes who can cover ground, who can face 1v1 situations, who can track back. Because right now, no matter who plays at the back, no matter who plays, whether it's Araujo, whether it's Eric Garcia, Martin, Kubasi, whoever it is that playing centre half, they look clueless. They look clueless because the defense is just poor. The organization of it is not working out, and teams are looking at it as an easy assignment, people. Offensively, it's still not there yet. I know it's not the trio that was there last season. Right now, it's Rashford and Ferran. So 2 out of the 3, that's a loss. Barcelona are missing Pedri. I'm not going to say that there's no injuries that's not affecting this. But it's it's a big gamble just to expect, when Rafinha comes back, when Loa gets fit, we're just going to score 4 or 5 goals every single game and win. And, who cares if we concede? That's risky. That's risky. I look at Barcelona last season. I thought they were the best team in the world alongside PSG. PSG won it, so I'll say PSG. But I thought Barcelona were the best team in the world. They're nowhere near the best team in the world at the moment, people. If Barcelona were to come up against a Bayern, an Arsenal right now, even a Man City, in my opinion, because they have Erling Haaland, I'll be concerned. We had Forbes looking like a Ballon d'Or winner. I thought that was Ousmane Dembele for a second. He put himself in the shop window, by the way. He really put himself in the shop window. 21 years old, playing like that in the Champions League. 2 goals, 2 assists in the Champions League so far. Really good performance. And, I've seen him in Man City's academy. He was lighting things up in their academy as well. Didn't quite work out at Wolves, but he's a good player. So I'm actually a fan of him. Right? So it's not to disrespect him or anything like that. But for him to be running around looking like Park, there's an issue there. There's an issue. I put my kit on. I was ready. Got a little stain here, man, from the washer. I was ready. Guys, Barcelona need to improve. And I think it's all now on Hansi Flick. It's on Hansi Flick. Barcelona, who's next? The next game is against Celta Vigo away. But at this point, guys, you go through Real Madrid, it was an issue. Sevilla, it was an issue. I remember Vallecano, it was an issue. Even Oviedo, these average teams are getting in behind. Not Real Madrid, of course, but average teams. Eventually, it's going to cost in the biggest moment. I know Hansi Flick don't change. He's got his system. But that's the problem with these managers these days. You've got to be adaptable to your situation. Go back to that if you need to when everybody's fit. But right now, it's not doable. It's not doable. Who's the next Champions League game? Chelsea. You would think, Barcelona should beat Chelsea. I'm worried about that Chelsea game. Woo, I'm worried. I'm worried. Guys, man. Anyway, shout out to the Barcelona not losing the game at least anyway. So many passes, absolutely dominated the ball, but that doesn't matter when you're playing a line like that and you can just get one pass in behind. It's a tactical flaw that needs to be addressed. Let's just be serious. The press from the front can be better. Rashford can press better. Ferran can press better. Lamine can press better. I agree, but that's not the excuse for me. When you're defending, some people are beyond the halfway line. It's bizarre. Shout out to Man City as well for their win, 3-1 against Dortmund. I was watching that game as well. Erling Haaland on the score sheet again. Phil Foden was absolutely purring today. When Phil Foden is on it, the quality that he possesses is undeniable, right? There's a lot of talk on Phil Foden's name, but when he is on it, and it's been a while since I think this season he's improved. Last season was a down season, but when Phil Foden's on it, he's one of the best players in the country. And it's a fact. As much as people want to run agendas on him, when Phil Foden is on it and he has a sight of goal, his finishing variety is absolutely lovely as well. I've seen Foden score rockets, side foots, rocket outside the box with the lace, side foot outside the box, whips, dinks the goalkeeper. I've seen him show a variety of things. So shout out to Foden for the 2 goals. Those are 2 beautiful finishes. Haaland doing what Haaland does. And of course, Ryan Cherky coming off the bench and scoring. Hey, I'm not looking so crazy anymore, am I? I'm not looking so crazy anymore. Right foot finish. Little deflection. But this is what he does. Even in 5-10 minute cameos, he's showing himself. Shout out to Nico O'Reilly as well, continuously having a good season. And Doku was a real spark. And to be honest, Savinho, when I was looking at the wing pairing today, they were a real threat and caused Dortmund a lot of issues. I thought it was a poor performance from Guirassy. I'm not sure what he was doing up there today, taking some wild shots as well. Not a great performance. But I think it was comfortable for Man City in the end, man. But honestly, my focus was mainly on Barcelona, and I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed at the moment. Guys, I thought when I signed up for this, it was meant to be, thought I was here to I thought I was going to be celebrated week in, week out. What's going on? Have I been scammed? Have I been scammed? Nah, but honestly, back to the Champions League. Obviously, I didn't watch the other games, but I want to give a shout out to my countryman, Victor Oshimen. There's been somebody that's been in my comments that's been asking me to talk about Oshimen for weeks. I will probably do a video on him separately, but shout out to Oshimen, man. Hat trick. I know it was 2 penalties, but shout out to Victor Oshimen. That guy, it's a crime to the sport that Victor Oshimen plays in Turkey. No disrespect to Turkey, but it's a crime that he plays for Galatasaray. Victor Oshimen is good enough to play for the best teams in the world. I can't think of 5 strikers that are clear-cut better than Victor Oshimen. There's the obvious names, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland. People might want to put Alvarez in there maybe, or if you want to count Mbappe as a 9 or whatever, but 5 stonewall strikers better than Victor Oshimen. Struggle to count that. And he's playing at Galatasaray. The guy's a goal scorer. He's a threat. He's a pressing machine. His technical ability, okay, it's not the greatest, but he can still finish. His aerial ability is second to none. His desire, his pace, getting in behind. He can run in behind. He can hold it up. If it was financial issues that caused him to go to Galatasaray, that's a real shame. But let's not forget, this guy's proven. It feels like sometimes people talk about Victor Oshimen like he's not proven. This guy brought Napoli their first title back since Diego Maradona. Now you're seeing Napoli flourish, but don't forget where it started. That was through Victor Oshimen. Top striker, top player. And guys, like, share, subscribe, turn notifications on. It's your boy CultureCams. Please vote for FCM as the show of the year, podcast of the year for the Guap Gala. I will put the link in the bio. Big appreciation. Road to 60K. Barcelona, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. We'll talk again. I'm out. Peace.